Hey y'all, so if you notice, not that anybody's watching this, but I haven't posted any more spoken word videos on YouTube in the past few weeks, past month or so. Here's the thing: YouTube changed their policy on reading or singing other people's cover songs because they used to encourage it. Now they kind of frown upon it because of copyright issues. So I'm not gonna read other people's songs anymore as like a shtick on my YouTube channel anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm in the process of learning how to write music, like a cappella type of deal. But I have to learn how to write songs first because I'm not gonna be using other people's songs. That's really great. So I have to learn how to write my own songs if I want to keep doing this on YouTube. Basically, I don't sing loud. I just sing like normal. I sing at like a low level, but it's like a more like a spoken word type of thing. But um, I'm learning how to write music. So one of the questions I have to think about is I spent a lot of time thinking about is do I want to write more like traditional songs, like old school Frank Sinatra, George Michael, Tears for Fears, Nirvana type songs, or do I want to write like more like raps? I kind of think as time goes on, music is evolving more into rap than old-fashioned songs, where you kind of like. I kind of think 100 years ago. I'm just theory crafting here, but I kind of think like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, when people would sing, they'd kind of like scream. They kind of like opera, like la 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 la. It was like they'd scream super loud when they would sing, or like you listen to old like Irish ballads, and they'd be like in a bar just screaming some lyric or melody or whatever. I'm kind of thinking about not that people in rap, not that they're not loud, but I'm saying like I live in an apartment, I can't be that loud. So I'm thinking more rap, spoken word, more rapping might be better for me. It might be more realistic rather than I'm not gonna be doing like some like you know Queen or like Journey, classic rock ballad. I'm not really gonna be doing that here. So I hope this microphone is working okay, but it's kind of disconnected for a while. But so I'm thinking about doing more like rapping. I don't know as much about rap as I know about other types of singing, but I actually think, from my understanding, rapping is more accessible than other types of singing. I'm not saying rapping is easy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it is kind of easier because I'm saying I might be able to do it better than actually singing. Because when you really sing like in a classical like Frank Sinatra way, you have to hit the low notes, the medium notes, the high notes, and you got to make it last correctly. I think rapping might be a little simpler prospect to accomplish. That's just what I'm thinking. Um, so I'm thinking about doing rapping instead of singing. I know rapping is singing, and singing is kind of like rapping, but um, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying like I'm just thinking about what I want to do here, and I'm thinking I might just do rapping, which is interesting because it's very modern. It's very modern art. Rapping is a very modern art form. And people get made fun of for rapping when they're not good at rapping. It's people are almost said like they're appropriating rap. They're appropriating it if they don't do it correctly. Like there was a time very very early on in George Michael's career in Wham, he did Wham raps, and it was 1982, and a couple of white people started rapping in 1982 because it started to become popular, and it sounded really bad. Not as bad as I think some people made it sound, but I think um, I think if you rap poorly, you sound like a douchebag. I mean, you sound like a freaking douchebag if you rap poorly. Um, at the same time, I think you sound like a douchebag if you sing poorly, because then the whole neighborhood can hear you. Just sound like a doofus if you sing poorly. So I mean, I don't think it's any worse singing poorly versus rapping poorly. I don't think one is worse than the other if you do it poorly. I think that you can mix and match both of them. Like all the rappers today, they have parts in the song where they sing, where they like every Drake song has a part in the, like every Drake song he sings the chorus. He has just like three notes. So he goes, what would he say? Drake has a very sing-songy voice, so it's not that he's singing. I mean, it's not that he's just rapping or just singing. He's kind of doing a mix of both singing and rapping at the same time. So, I think it's a dangerous game because you don't know what the future of music is. You don't know where this is going. You don't know what the best play is, what the best chess move is. I kind of think the future is rapping, but the future is rapping. However, like you need to add things from rap into your game, into your reserve of tools if you want to be able to sing. Anybody who sings now has to be able to rap. I mean, not like really rap, but like has to learn some of the lessons that Kanye teaches, or Nicki Minaj teaches, or Cardi B teaches. You have to learn some of these lessons that pick up some of these ideas from from Juice World or whatever his name is. I just learned about Juice World in the past like 2 months. He's really good. But you have to learn some of these lessons. By the way, I can't sing at all. If you ever watch my old videos, I'm not even singing. I just call it spoken word, because I'm not even. I don't claim to be able to sing. I'm just reading other people's lyrics, and I'm just all I was doing before was just reading other people's songs and saying like, this is a really good thing to read. Now that YouTube is frowning upon that instead of encouraging it, I'm not going to do that anymore. So I have to learn to write my own material. I don't know how to do that, but I've been practicing. I have 9 songs written. They're terrible, but I want to learn to write better songs. So that's going to take me years and years and years to actually learn how to do. I'm severely underemployed right now. I work like 12 hours a week, so I have a lot of free time on my hands to write songs. Not that I'm going to write good songs, but so I'm trying to think, should I focus more on rapping, or should I focus more on like Peter Cetera, like Backstreet Boys type singing? I don't know. Boys to Men, Mariah Carey. Should I do that type of stuff, or should I do should I try to sound like them, or should I try to sound in Juice World, or I don't know, Nicki Minaj? Because Nicki Minaj, right? She sings some parts of her song and she raps other parts of her song. I think that's kind of what the future is rapping some parts of your song and singing other parts. I think this idea of going very slowly and saying the words like this and building up into a crescendo, I don't think that's the future of music. I think that's very 1981. It's very like 1972. I kind of don't think that's the future of music. I kind of think the Weeknd, or not that the Weeknd raps that much, but that's more R&B. But I kind of think Juice World is more like the future of music. So I should probably learn to do more rapping. The problem when a guy like me raps, it's more like I sound like a douchebag. It almost sounds like appropriation, because it sounds like I don't. I mean, I'm from like a working class background. I'm not from like a poor background. I'm not even from like a middle class background. I'm from like a working class. So it's like, in some ways, it sounds like I'm like more privileged than a lot of people are. In a lot of ways, I'm less privileged than other people are. But obviously, if I'm if I've, all this webcam and this computer and this microphone and this light doesn't do anything. Obviously, I'm more privileged than some people, so it's going to sound like appropriation if I rap. That's my only problem with rapping, is I'm worried that I'm going to sound, who's this effing white guy? I'm not Eminem. Like, I can't sound like Eminem. I can't sound like Logic. Is Post Malone white? Yeah, I guess Post Malone's white. I'm not as good as Post Malone, so I'm going to sound like a douchebag if I rap, but I probably should learn how to do it. It's a lot of thought. I'm just thinking out loud. It's a lot of things I'm thinking about. I'm probably going to do both. I'm probably going to write some more traditional songs. I'm probably going to write some more rap songs. I don't think one is superior to the other. It's like it's just different art forms, but it's kind of the exact same art form. It's just an evolution of the same art form. It doesn't really matter in a lot of ways. I don't really care. I'm just thinking out loud. But I think it's all good. I think everything is good. I don't think one is superior to the other, singing versus rapping. I've listened to more like others, like rock, pop songs in my life than I've listened to rap songs. So that's my only problem, is I feel like I don't know as much about rap as I know about other types of music. So I feel like I'm going to not do it justice, which is suck. But it's not like I could sing either. It's not like I'm freaking Peter Cetera or Boyz II Men or Mariah Carey either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, I can't actually sing. So I don't know. I go back and forth because I'm trying to make myself more romantic, but I don't think rapping or singing, one of those is more romantic than the other. I'm trying to make myself more sensitive, less brash. That's pretty complicated to do. Try to be more in touch with my emotions. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I want to write music, because I want to become more sensitive and more in touch with my emotions. Because as Ralph Tresvant says, you need a man with sensitivity, a man like me. No. So I'm thinking. I don't know. I think I know more about old school music more than I know about rap, so it's tough to say whether I should focus on one or the other, but I should focus on changing my hairstyle, getting my mullet just right. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'll get back to you later. I'm probably going to write some music, but it's going to take me years to actually write something any good, but we'll see what happens. I got plenty of free time, so it's not like I'm doing anything. This is just my live journal of what I'm thinking about right now, what's in the old headspace. I don't think either one's going to work. I don't think I'm going to become popular doing either one. I just want to make content for my YouTube channel. I think right now I have like 27 subscribers, so if I could get that to like 30 subscribers, that'd be really great, dude. 30 subscribers, man, that's really cool. Yeah, so like I just like trying to increase my subscriber number, even if I never actually become popular. I don't care. This is just my hobby. It's just what I do for fun. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.